People are thinking now. I want results now. I want this to taste good now. I want to build muscle now. I want to have everything that I could ever imagine now. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Forging Pillars. I'm really glad that you're here. How we doing? Make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more videos. And check out swolenormousx.com, link down below, to join the Swole fam, to join Mike, to join myself. We're crushing it every single day. Got tons of content for all your needs. Full programs, yoga studio, meditation, so much more. On the porch, it's a beautiful evening, and I hope you're enjoying your year so far. The Swole fam's crushing it. I want to really go deep with Mike. Came out wrong, but fuck it. Let's go deep, Mike. Mike writes from inside the Swole fam. Okay, I'm popping in. Oh yeah. Just so you can change your dinner conversations from, I wonder what Mike's been up to thank goodness Mike's still here. We sure did miss him. Well, I think we sure did miss Mike. Swole fam, drop a comment down below. Hashtag Swole fam, some biceps and gorillas to say, what up, Mike? Welcome back to the fam. Welcome back to posting in the fam. He continues, I wanted to talk about hashtag fuck average for a minute and what's been rattling around in my brain about it. I've been meaning to make this post for a while and have just been putting it off. Finally, the little Papa Swolio voice in the back of my head got loud enough, reminding me that if you have something to say, just say it. You never know who might need to hear it. This hashtag is an awesome, straightforward message that, as part of the fam, shows we are not settling for the general average out there, but once in here, you may need to boil fuck average down a little bit more. I found myself lately thinking, with seeing all the amazing progress in here, that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not keeping up. Now, this post is as much of a reminder to myself as it is for anyone else that could use to hear it, but that simply isn't the case. My average or yours will be drastically different than the next person's. I don't need to lose X amount of weight or put on X amount of mass to be above average. I just need to try and be better than I was yesterday. Of course, there is nothing wrong with using others' progress to help you strive for more, but the only competition you need to worry about is your own. Got a couple hashtags right here. Got the real Swole fam, hashtag Infinity Stones, hashtag Swole fam, fuck average, knowledge cock, Swole privilege. I got my Swole privilege shirt on right now. swolenormousapparel.com. Hashtag 7 pillars. Keep doing what you do, fam. Mic drop. Boom walks off stage. I see what you did there with the whole mic drop. Very nice. Round of applause for Mike. Drop some love in the comments down below. Got that shameless plug for the Swole privilege gear. Probably my favorite shirt is Swole privilege. So let's talk about this a little bit. Now, in a lot of my videos, especially on the Daily Swole podcast, talk a lot about fuck average. Now, I think especially in 2020, 2021, all the content that I've done, all the stuff about fat positivity, fat acceptance, everyone trying to justify being obese, being lazy, men and women, everyone. Society is disgustingly unhealthy, and we're seeing that every single day. We're seeing that in statistics. We're seeing that just exemplified because of what's going on in our world. But what Mike says here about fuck average, that you are competing with yourself. And a lot of you probably have thought this before, but I think it's even more important to talk about this now, a little more philosophy for you. You need to focus on what you need to do every day. We inside the Swole fam focus on the 7 pillars: community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. If you're focusing on those things, those 7 things every day, you can keep your head down. You can focus on the things that you can control, because each one of those things you can control. Is every day going to be wonderful? No. Are you always going to get amazing results? No. Are you always going to see linear progress? The more you train, the more you lift, the more you're just going to see progress. You're just going to lose weight endlessly until you decide you don't want to anymore. You're just going to build muscle endlessly until you decide like you want to stop. Of course not. Results aren't guaranteed. It takes a lot of work. There's going to be plateaus. There's going to be brick walls. There's going to be a family member that gets sick, or you got to take your dog to the vet, or your kid's sick and has to stay home from school, or you have to work overtime and you can't work out for 2 days because you're barely getting any sleep. You have to work third shift and cover for someone else. Like, there's so many different things that can go wrong, but your mindset, what you can control, where your focus is, it's just on doing the basics every day. And if you put in that work, if you focus on, did I crush it today? Did I do the best that I could today with what I had? That is going to lead to weeks, months, and years and decades and a life of success. of gradual improvement. Like, look at the stock market. It doesn't just go up endlessly. Yeah, generally, if you invest over time on the macro, you're going to get returns. But you'll see dips. You'll see dips like this year or 2020. You'll see that after 2008 and 2009, you see the dip in the stock market, like in the S&P index. But then it just goes up over time. Like the average increases. So that's the most important thing, is that you are thinking about over time. You're thinking about long term. But just like a lot of people that don't invest properly, just like a lot of people that don't do anything long term, therein lies the problem. People don't think long term. People are thinking now. I want results now. I want this to taste good now. I want to build muscle now. I want to have everything that I could ever imagine now without putting in the work. And then people get discouraged and then end up doing average, being average, and never getting what they want. You have to make sacrifices every fucking day. You're only going to get results if you are making sacrifices. That's the fucking game. Most people don't want to make sacrifices. Most people want the quick buck. They want to win the lottery. They want to have a scratch off. They want a fucking handout. What else is new? Again, with all this, the obesity, the pro-obesity movement. What is it but changing a hashtag rather than changing habits? So Mike says fuck average, but that he's saying fuck his own average. What he would do to just skate by. No more arms around the shoulder. No more 8th place trophies. It's time to fucking step up. So much love, Mike. Thank you so much for being a part of the Swole fam. And everyone, a round of applause, some biceps and gorilla emojis in the comments down below for Mike. So glad to have you plugged back in. And yes, we were wondering where Mike was, but now we don't have to wonder anymore. Mike was busy not being average. Are you saying fuck average today and every day? I hope you are. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, if you want to join Mike, myself, and the rest of the Swole fam to crush it every day, check out the link below for swolenormousx.com. We have some awesome specials going on. And join all of us on the Daily Swole podcast every day right here on YouTube, the Daily Swole channel. You could also subscribe on Apple Podcast and Spotify. And I'll see you real soon for some more Forging Pillars. Peace.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real emo, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real emo. I said stay woke, real emo. Stay woke, real emo. I said stay woke, real emo. Stay woke, real emo. I said stay woke, real emo. Stay woke, real emo. I said stay woke, real emo. Stay woke, real emo. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown. You are the king of apology. You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand alone, watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody.